How is it that Celine Dion always looks like a goddess? Well, you can thank this one right here. Hi, Zorba.
Hi, welcome to our atelier. Here we have all of Celine's costumes are all right behind us for the show.
This is like a girl's dream, I have to tell you. And some guys' dream too.
Yes, oh certainly. It's a fashion maven's like ecstasy. We have it all here.
When I saw Celine's show, I left that night and Googled who made all of her gowns because I was so blown away. They're so stunning. So how did she get them? How involved were you in the process?
Well, basically, it's Annie Horth. Annie Horth, her stylist, who's out of Montreal. She meets with Celine. They collaborate. They come up with some ideas. And then Annie goes to Paris or to Rome or wherever the particular fashion house is that she's interested in working on a look with. And she'll meet with people there, and that's basically how it all takes place. This dress was made by Versace. It's beautiful. It's a stretch silk, and it's all of this has been hand pleated. And it's just an absolutely fabulous dress with
That's
a
got
very,
well, right?
Yes, it does. Look, right here, we see the leg is just fabulous in this. Next, we have Titanic. This was done especially for the show by Versace. It's beautiful. This is a brooch by Balenciaga. And this dress has just yards and yards of skirt, as you can see. So this is our opening gown done by Armani Privé. Specifically, the stylist, Annie Horth, had gone and met with the atelier in Europe, and they actually went in and looked at Armani's private collection, and then they sort of start with a base and it develops as we go. In this case, we not only have all the crystals, but we have the paillettes, or the sequins, if you will, that start very, very small, and by the time we get to the bottom of the skirt, as you can tell, they're quite large. Okay.
And how long does it take for her to transition in and out of an outfit?
Anywhere from our fastest ever is about 45 seconds to a minute. Most of the changes average about 120 to 140, minute 20, minute to 40 seconds.
Oh my gosh, that's fast, and it's got to be stressful. Have you ever messed up?
There's little glitches. I mean, that's not to say that things don't happen, but the good news is we have a great team. We keep it together, and when something happens, we're prepared for it.
She has a mic box that goes into her dresses, and they've been built out in most of the dresses, is that right?
They've been especially constructed by us for usually out of the same fabric, in a sense so that they can either blend or complement the actual costume that they're on. And depending on what type of costume it is, if it's a gown that's backless, or if it's a gown that has a full back, then we might have to do a hole through the fabric so that the cable goes inside the dress. So each dress, depending on what it's like, poses its different challenges in terms of being able to mic it. We do have 6 different costumes in the show. So she's in a costume, she changes out of it, and I assume that she really feels elegant because I can sense the difference, you know, as she walks out of the room. She just has this certain persona, the way she carries herself. But we will eventually change them, I'm sure.
I really appreciate this. It's pretty phenomenal to be down here.
Okay, thank you.
You.
Thank you for visiting.